that President Suzuki is refusing to approve Yui and Keiichi's engagement and is trying to break it off. Is it true that you're quitting their company because of this?
What? Apparently, there's a rumor going around that you won't approve of mine and Yui's marriage and is calling off the engagement. What?
I'll leave it to you.
Okay. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at Toki Toki Holdings, and Yui, who is the company president's daughter, is my girlfriend.
You two are so good together. You make me jealous, Keiichi. It's been over 2 years now, right?
Uchida is my colleague. We're at home right now, so let's save this conversation for later.
Well then, I'll be taking my leave.
You two seem close, but you never know what life has in store.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, he's gone. That was a rather suggestive remark. A few days later... Hello?
I heard that President Suzuki is refusing to approve Yui and Keiichi's engagement and is trying to break it off. Is it true that you're quitting their company because of this? Come on, tell me what's going on.
What? What are you even talking about?
I heard rumors that your feelings shifted towards someone else from a client company. Is that true?
Wait a minute, that's not true at all. Huh? What's wrong? Why did I just hear my name? Apparently, there's a rumor going around that you won't approve of mine and Yui's marriage and is calling off the engagement. What? I never said anything like that.
Keiichi, who are you with right now?
That's strange. My father is really fond of Keiichi. How is it that we, the ones actually involved, didn't even know about this engagement being cancelled?
Miss Yui?
I'm actually having dinner with Mr. Suzuki and Yui right now. I had no idea such a rumor was spreading around in the company.
Wait, so if you're together right now, then the engagement isn't...
Of course not. I have no intention of marrying anyone but him.
Keiichi is the one Yui chose, and I believe that he is a wonderful man. So I have no objections at all. But if rumors are circulating within the company, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Can you tell me more about it next time I'm at work?
Yes, I'll tell you whatever I know.
The next day, several employees were summoned to the president's office to investigate the truth behind the rumors. So, about the rumor that the engagement was called off and that Keiichi is quitting. Why did such a story even start circulating?
Well, it was just a rumor. So, do we really need to have this discussion?
Lately, I've noticed some people looking uncomfortable when I approach them. And I was starting to wonder if I'd done something wrong. But I'm guessing it was because of this rumor.
Yeah, something similar happened to me too. It's even interfering with our work. So I think we really do need to talk about it.
I don't remember who told me first, but there was a rumor that the engagement was on the verge of breaking off. The reason was that Keiichi had been getting close with a female representative from Uki Uki Restaurant. You know, that person from the short-term collaboration on the new menu?
Wait, you mean Emi Kitayama?
Ah, I heard that too. Someone said you were being way too close to her.
That's right. So that's probably how the rumor started, but was it really just a rumor?
What the hell? Kitayama happened to be my sister's friend, and I've known her for years. I might have been too friendly with her once, but that was just that one time. Huh? Wait a second, Uchida, weren't you there when that meeting happened?
Which means the only one who actually knew about Keiichi being friendly with Miss Kitayama is you. Does that mean?
No way. I might have mentioned about the friendliness to someone, but I never spread rumors.
And there was also a rumor that I was the one forcing the engagement to be called off, right? That's completely false too. Why did such a rumor even spread?
Maybe because Miss Yui is your daughter, and everyone's been paying close attention to the engagement? I mean, everyone knew that Miss Yui and Keiichi had been dating for over 2 years. Oh, that reminds me, Uchida. You once said something to me about why, after dating for over 2 years, Keiichi and Miss Yui hadn't gotten married yet. That was back before they were even engaged.
You said that?
I was just curious because you kept brushing off the question.
I remember now. Because he avoided the question. You speculated that maybe he'd proposed, but didn't get approval from Mr. Suzuki.
So, it all started from just some speculation?
But if Keiichi had just clearly stated that Miss Kitayama was only a friend, and if he had been more open about his engagement, maybe none of this would have happened.
What are you even saying? Why didn't you just ask me directly back then? If you were so curious, you could have asked why I was so friendly with Kitayama. And I only avoided the marriage question because people were around. I was literally about to propose to Yui at that time. I just had to dodge the question because I couldn't exactly announce it yet.
Oh.
Could it be that your misunderstanding was what started this whole rumor?
Wait, but I only heard the rumor from others.
Isn't it possible that your small doubt snowballed into a full-blown rumor?
And besides, instead of confirming things with Keiichi, you spread the story to others, turning it into a joke. So in a way, I think you were responsible for making this rumor worse.
But I mean, it was just a rumor after all.
Like I said, it was starting to affect our work. And because Yui is the president's daughter, people are extra cautious around her. And I'm also working hard because I don't want anyone thinking I only have this job because of Yui. So yeah, the whole thing has been a huge nuisance to us.
I'm really sorry.
You're absolutely right. I should have asked directly. Instead of believing such rumors, I apologize.
From now on, please ask directly if something concerns you.
Of course.
Uchida, you've got great sales performance, and we have high expectations for you. So, make sure something like this doesn't happen again in the future.
Yes, sir.
I've always heard Uchida was an elite, but
He's kind of different from what I expected, but I guess we should be careful too. I never thought a single phone call would lead to something like this. Even Mr. Suzuki was disappointed. Hey, wasn't there a plan to propose a business partnership with Uki Uki Restaurant soon? Could you leave that to me and take care of Doki Doki Restaurant? Since Uki Uki seems to be a bigger deal, if I can manage this on my own, maybe I'll redeem myself.
I guess that would be better. After that rumor with Kitayama from Uki Uki Restaurant. Alright. And so, I decided to go to Doki Doki Restaurant for a business meeting. The food was absolutely amazing. Would you consider forming a business partnership with us? As for the manager, it feels strange for me to say this, but are you really sure?
Mr. Yamada, your skills are the real deal. I'd love to support you in any way I can.
I'm glad I got to open this restaurant, but to be honest, we've been struggling to attract customers. But wouldn't it be better to pitch a bigger restaurant instead of a small one like ours? Not necessarily. I know the food here is bound to become popular. You really think so? With the right location strategy and marketing, you could do a lot better. Your sales will likely triple. The moment I took a bite, the rich flavors of the ingredients came through so clearly, and beyond is just skill. I could feel the passion and dedication to your work.
Keiichi is so full of energy.
Mr. Keiichi, I feel like I might just be able to trust you with this. Actually.
What?
So, why don't you sign a contract with our company and make your restaurant even more popular?
I see. By the way, what do you think was the best part about our restaurant?
Well, for one, it's currently trending and gaining a lot of attention. You should definitely ride this wave. The customers you attract will directly impact your future sales. Rumor has it that your restaurant is coming up with a new item on the menu, and many people are very excited about it. So, let's use that rumor to your advantage, partner with our company, and develop a new menu together. That way, your restaurant will...
Yes, I know about that rumor too. But we just released a new item on the menu a month ago. So right now, we aren't planning anything new. And besides, that's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear what you thought about my restaurant and the taste of our food.
Of course. I mean, it's so perfect that it goes without saying.
I understand that this is a critical time for growth, but focusing solely on profit, chasing trends, and increasing customer numbers is not my way of doing things.
But we worked together last time.
Yes, that's because I believed Keiichi would bring out the best in our food. Thanks to that, many of our customers were able to enjoy our dishes. So I was hoping to continue working together, but...
Wait, please, just hear me out one more time.
Mr. Uchida, you're missing something very important.
What do you mean?
Instead of getting caught up in the rumors, I wanted you to actually see our restaurant for what it is. By the way, I heard there was a rumor about Keiichi and I being close.
That's a topic I'd rather not discuss right now. Plus, rumors are just rumors.
Rumors sure are scary. Before I knew it, even my restaurant became part of one.
Huh?
Anyway, let's end this conversation here. I don't think I can see myself working with you.
But
Thank you for your time today.
why isn't anything going right? But I can't just give up here.
1 month later.
Keiichi, I heard you successfully formed a partnership.
I also heard the sales have been growing steadily.
And not just that, the restaurant is getting so much more popular. You really pulled it off, Keiichi.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Hey, you seem to be doing well, huh, Keiichi? So it turns out Mr. Yamada was none other than the top disciple of Tokimeki Restaurant's head chef, right?
I was just as surprised as you when I found out about that.
Rather than Keiichi being amazing, isn't it more about Mr. Yamada's skills?
What are you talking about? Mr. Yamada never even showed his face anywhere. He didn't want anyone to find out he was the top disciple, so he even used a fake name. But Keiichi realized it after just one taste, that this restaurant would be a hit.
To think he was the top disciple of Tokimeki Restaurant.
No wonder the food was so good.
I heard other companies also approached him for partnerships, but he turned them all down, right?
Really?
Yeah, he refused to work with anyone who only wanted him for his reputation as the top disciple.
Anyway, great job! Well, still, I have one last business meeting with Miss Kitayama today. If we can form a partnership with Uki Uki Restaurant, our company will surely grow even bigger.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I arrive too early?
Miss Kitayama, thank you for coming all this way today.
Ah, Keiichi, I'm glad you're here. I actually came to talk to you.
Huh? Me?
Yes, I appreciate Mr. Uchida being so eager to work with us. But I believe that the person who can truly bring out the best in our restaurant is you. So I came to say that I'm willing to consider the partnership, only if you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. I was supposed to have one last chance to discuss this today.
I respect your passion, but honestly, your constant visits to the restaurant have been a bit of a nuisance. It's a different story if Keiichi will be handling this. But if not, I'm going to decline this offer.
But
Keiichi, she's asking for you directly. What will you do?
I'd love to work with you.
Then it's settled. I really enjoyed working with you last time. And even our sales increased, while keeping all our customers really happy. So I'm counting on you again.
Of course.
wow, I can't believe we're partnering with Uki Uki Restaurant too.
Tell me, how do you even negotiate like this?
I'm sure he just got lucky.
What?
It's nothing.
What do you mean lucky? Keiichi worked hard for this. He fully understood the strengths of each restaurant and highlights them in his proposals. And more importantly, he built strong relationships that made people want to work with him again. So don't dismiss all of that by calling it luck.
Whoa! I've never seen Miss Yui this intense before.
All right, now that everything's settled, let's meet again another day. I'll walk you to the door. Oh, by the way, Mr. Uchida,
Yes?
on my way here, I heard something interesting. Apparently, you're not very knowledgeable about Japanese cuisine, right?
That's not true.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a rumor I heard. No need to take it seriously. See you.
Oh, they totally beat me.
After that, Uchida lost his confidence and resigned voluntarily.
Who is it that said something about me just now? Oh wait, no one's even here. If only I hadn't believed in those rumors.
As for me, let's stay together forever, Yui.
That's my line, my dear husband.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe for more.
Huh? A cancellation from the executive director. Hello, Mr. Nagasawa? Could you gather all the employees at Tokimeki Ryote right away? What? A cancellation? Oh, my bad. I was able to get a reservation at Janjan Rokkan. They've got a great selection of Shirako dishes, which I know Mr. Nagasawa loves. So let's go with that instead and cancel Tokimeki Ryokan. That's impossible. We're talking about 100 people. But I think Mr. Nagasawa will be pleased. That might be true, but there will be cancellation fees. Let's save it for next time. I'll talk to Mr. Nagasawa myself. Alright, if you insist, I'll let it go. Mr. Hiyama always gets overconfident about these things. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm the sales manager at Doki Doki Foods. Huh? A cancellation from the executive director?
Yes, he said it was an unavoidable situation. He also mentioned that it was Mr. Nagasawa's wish, so I suppose we can't help it. But we had meals prepared for 100 people. This was the first menu I supervised since becoming the proprietress. I was so confident in it.
I'll take care of it. And don't worry, this wasn't actually Mr. Nagasawa's decision.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Nagasawa? Could you gather all the employees at Tokimeki Ryote right away? Yes, not at Janjan Rokkan, the one Mr. Hiyama arranged.
Please, don't feel obligated.
And 2 hours later. Sorry I'm late. I didn't expect you all to be at Tokimeki Ryote. I was sure you'd be heading to Janjan Rokkan instead. But wait, I already canceled this one.
Sit down, Hiyama.
Huh?
Keiichi contacted me, so I moved all the employees to Tokimeki Ryote.
I'm sorry, it's just that I called Janjan Rokkan on a whim and they had a spot open. I was planning to explain it to Keiichi in person.
This isn't about which ryokan is better. Canceling a reservation for 100 people on the same day? That's incredibly rude to Tokimeki Ryote.
Of course, I apologized over the phone. But I was just so sure that Janjan Rokkan would be the better choice.
Then you should have saved it for the year-end party or the New Year's gathering.
You're right. I guess I wasn't thinking it through. I think this is beyond just not thinking it through. What? You were talking about Shirako dishes, but I had already asked Tokimeki Ryote in advance if they could prepare a special Shirako course. I told you about it, didn't I? But you still insisted Janjan Rokkan was the better choice. Canceling Tokimeki Ryote's reservation without even knowing what special dishes they were preparing. Don't you think that's incredibly rude? Oh, right. You did mention that. Remember when you once got mad because the materials you prepared for a meeting weren't used? You said if they weren't going to use it, they should have told me sooner. What you did this time? It's the exact same thing. All right, I get it. I totally forgot. But come on, you don't have to be that mad about it. Right, Takeru? You agree with me, don't you?
Well,
I see. You completely forgot the most important part, huh? Sorry, I got a little carried away.
no. You said exactly what needed to be said. Thanks for that. Now, let's put this behind us and enjoy the year-end party.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for waiting. Here is the first course of the special menu.
Oh, that's a hefty piece of fried fish.
This course was personally designed by the new proprietress. I'm really glad her effort didn't go to waste.
I only took over a month ago, so I still have a lot to learn.
This is delicious. What an amazing tiger pufferfish.
I'm so glad you like it, Mr. Sato. Thank you so much.
No, I didn't really do anything. Sato gaining favor with a proprietress like that.
Oh, right, Hiyama. Some of the employees are already headed to Jianjian Rote, so they couldn't make it here. Because of that, Tokimeki Ryote still has to charge us a cancellation fee. Don't forget about that.
Wait, but that should be covered as a business expense.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly.
Oh, and won't Jianjian Rote charge a cancellation fee too?
Well, the employees who ended up going there are apologizing on our behalf. Hiyama, you need to reflect on this.
Yes, sir. Damn it! I was trying to do something good. About an hour later.
Mr. Sato, he's back.
Here we go again.
Just look at all the trouble this has caused.
This is just ridiculous. Fine, I'll admit canceling was wrong, but if Sato had just put his foot down from the start, this wouldn't have blown up like this. Right, Takeru? You should really stop running to your son every time you're in trouble. You threw out Mr. Nagasawa's name, which made me second guess my decision for a moment.
That's true. When I got the cancellation call, they mentioned Mr. Nagasawa's name too.
Well, Mr. Nagasawa did say he really wanted good Shirako.
I did say that, but I never asked you to go overboard for it. This was just reckless.
But anyone would have misunderstood it as a direct request. I get it, but getting defensive and lashing out won't fix anything. You little...
That's enough!
Dad?
Her father? Wait, you're...
Mr. Sato, was it? Thank you for gathering everyone for my daughter in the inn. I'm shocked. I never expected the innkeeper's father to be Mr. Matsuyama, the head of Day's restaurant. It's been a while, Mr. Nagasawa. Thank you for always providing us with such excellent products. Now then, Mr. Hiyama, I've heard quite a bit from my staff.
Mr. Matsuyama, this is,
I heard there was a troublesome guest at the inn. Never expected it to be the father of one of my company's sales reps.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea she was your daughter.
That's not the point, Mr. Hiyama. What you did was clearly wrong, regardless of who was involved. What's important now is that you take responsibility and stop making excuses.
I have nothing to say.
I believe you genuinely tried to act in Mr. Nagasawa's best interests, but you did the same thing in our recent business meeting, jumping to conclusions and adding strange details to your son's proposal. My employees made it clear, didn't they? They appreciated the thought, but they asked you to stop making assumptions and acting on them. I told them that already, but...
So this isn't the first time he's been told. I never thought it would turn into such a mess.
Well, the trouble you caused for Jianjian Rokon was quite the costly lesson. I hope this serves as a wake-up call for you.
Yes, sir. Well, at least this whole mess is over, right?
By the way, Mr. Sato.
Yes, sir.
I overheard your discussion earlier. You focus on eco-friendly packaging, don't you?
Yes, that's right.
I heard about it too. You specialize in making long-lasting frozen foods to reduce waste.
Actually, my restaurant is also committed to eco-friendly business practices. How about this? Would you be interested in handling our future business discussions?
Wait, really? Oh, wait a second. My son also cares about the environment.
I've never once heard him mention that word. That's right. I believe Sato is the right person for this.
Hey, Takeru, are you just gonna back down here?
Just stop it already. Every time you get involved, things just go south. Can't you see that by now? I'm working for the company, not for myself. I'm not like you.
Takeru!
Sato, I'll prepare all the necessary handover documents. I look forward to working with you.
Oh, thanks, Takeru.
Just so you know, Mom feels the same way.
Feels the same way?
She's completely fed up with you.
What?
This might be the perfect opportunity for some self-reflection. Well then, I'll take my leave. Sato, I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. The next day, I was supposed to explore the city, stay one more night, then return to work and focus on a new project. But things didn't go as planned.
Sorry to disturb you this late. Do you have a moment?
What's wrong?
Well, it's about Mr. Hiyama again.
What? Why is he here?
He stayed another night to make up for things, but something seems off.
Mr. Yano, please have a seat. Not feeling it tonight? I know. How about we bring in some geishas? Hiyama, you called me out here saying you had something to discuss. And this is what you had in mind? Huh? No. I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Excuse me.
Why is Sato here?
I asked the landlady to call him.
What?
Mr. Yano looked really uncomfortable, so I checked in on him. When I mentioned Sato, he immediately asked me to bring him over.
Why would you call Sato?
Hiyama, I finally understand what your biggest flaw is. It's not that you make assumptions. The real problem is that you're so convinced you're right that you completely disregard how others feel.
What are you saying?
Hiyama, were you unaware? Mr. Yano dislikes this kind of business entertainment. What he actually enjoys is discussing business, the company's future, and ambitious plans.
What? If only someone had told me sooner.
He actually hinted at it several times. But every time, you just kept pouring drinks and didn't listen.
Wait, did that really happen?
Right now, it's Mr. Yano's son, Takeru, who's handling business with your company, isn't it? Even if you were in charge before passing it to Takeru, it's unacceptable for you to undermine your own son like this.
I wasn't trying to take over.
I never imagined that a senior executive at Doki Doki Foods would lack so much vision or ambition. In that case, doing business with another company might be a better move for our future. Please, wait a moment. This is the proposal that Takeru was planning to present in the next meeting. This document outlines a 5-year roadmap for both of our companies. It's backed by solid data, and Takeru has spent a long time putting this plan together. He was really looking forward to discussing it with you. I see. Mr. Yano, I understand that Executive Hiyama's actions have been frustrating, but please, don't think that he represents our entire company. We have many passionate and capable employees. I hope you'll continue to put your trust in us. I see. Mr. Sato, would you be open to a discussion? Of course, I'll stay as long as it takes. Mr. Hiyama, I'll be reporting everything about this incident to Mr. Nagasawa. I'm sorry, but here's a ticket for the late night bus. Please, head home immediately.
But...
Please leave.
Yes.
He's really reliable. Mr. Sato, I'll bring out the first course now.
And don't forget the drinks. In the end, our partnership with Mr. Yano's company remained intact. Hiyama was called into the president's office.
I heard from Sato. Not only did you almost lose our deal with Day's restaurant, but you nearly lost another major contract as well. What were you thinking?
I'm truly sorry.
I hate to say this, but maybe it's time for you to step down. You used to be a top performer. Your leadership skills were truly impressive. But you were at your best back then. Right now, I don't think you're leading at all.
My wife said the same thing, so did my son. There's no one left at home anymore.
I know it's tough, but maybe it's time to be alone for a while and reflect on yourself. If you can change after that.
Excuse me, Mr. Hiyama. You've done it again, haven't you? I just got a call from our business partner. They said you pushed forward a deal without consulting them, and now their operations are a mess.
Hiyama, this is truly disappointing.
I never thought it would turn out like this.
After that, Hiyama was fired for creating tension within the company and causing financial losses. Though he seemed destined for a lonely life, his pride wouldn't let him quit, so he found another job. He tried to redeem himself.
Damn it, I screwed up again. Another financial loss.
He caused more damage at his new job and was ordered to pay for the losses. Eventually, he ended up working at some remote company deep in the mountains. People who saw him said he looked like a completely different person. Meanwhile, I'm back again.
Oh? Just you this time?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe I'll drop by your room later.
Please do. Thanks for watching till the end.
And don't forget to subscribe!